Hello, everybody. This is Kilveyshaman on this lovely Sunday evening in the UK, or Sunday early evening. The sun is out. It wasn't cloudy, wasn't rainy. I've been out most of the day visiting the botanical gardens in Wales with my partner. Nice, pleasant day out. But I'm home now, and as promised, I always said I would stream when I got home on Sunday evening. So here I am. Right, I'm a little bit rusty. Right, it's been a whole, I don't know, since yesterday morning since I streamed. I might have forgotten completely what I was doing. But there we go. So let's jump on into the game. This is going to be a casual session. I haven't really got any major targets or things in line other than getting scrap iron. I have got some already, and I have, oddly enough, reinforced my village, so I don't have to worry about the trolls, hopefully, so much. But yeah, we're just going to focus on getting lots of scrap iron, stockpiling it, and then converting it and whatnot, and then getting it home. Right, so let's jump on in. So, right, so there's Gadreff. Now, I did do something for him after the last little scuffle that we had and I died. Somebody suggested log out before I died. And I was like, why? Why do I need to log out? It's so I could jump to a different server, offload all my goods, jump back into the server, die, then hearth home, and then jump to the other server, pick up all my loot, and come back. So with that in mind, and with that technicality of doing such like with your ores, because you can't go through the portal, I have set up a little stash place. Right, so I'll just take you to there first, right? So we'll just jump into Oldheim, that favourite place that we used to hang around in. Just so you can see what I did in Oldheim. It seems strange though with this character walking around Oldheim. It's like, I don't belong here. But I thought if I got to set up a safe place, here it is. So literally it's Gadreff's stash. Box over there. He's got a bed, a couple of basic comforts, a fire, and a door, obviously. But this is in that lovely circular base, still unfinished. Right. I was quietly working on this with my other character. So I've demodded this server, this seed, then as it were. Hence why I got so many portals here now. So this is like a central hub, which then goes out to all the various other portals I have set up for Saga of Oldheim. So that one goes to the plains, that one goes to the plains. I'm not going there now. That one goes to the mountains. And thank you very much for following. Right, let me bring my chat up on the screen. Where is it? Burzum. Hello, matey. Right. I'm not familiar with your name, right? I presume it's the first time you've joined. But thanks nonetheless. I'm sneaking. I was just explaining this is like my old character's seed. And I'm using it as a sort of a stash location for this character who technically lives on another seed. Okay. But yeah, this huge complex I built on an island. If I go on a map, you can only see a little bit because he hadn't wandered around. Oh, forget that then. But yeah, let's go parking back by here. Right, but the idea of this is it's as this particular playthrough is no mods. All right, you carry on then. Yeah, I'm just potching around basically, but there is a because I'm playing this with no mods. It bugs me that I can't take ore through the portal, right? And after the last time I went on a boat in the last stream and died somewhat horrendously, I thought long distance journeys is not my favourite thing. But somebody said when I died, I should have just logged out and jumped to another seed, dumped all my stuff, then jump back to the seed, die, and then just pick up my loot after, rather than build a boat and go look for my body in the water, like, you know. So that was like, that's an idea. I could use that for ore. I could just like jump to another server, drop the ore off, and then go back through the portal and jump back to the server. You know, it's a long way around it, but it at least gets around the no mods thing. So let's log out of this one and go back to my proper one. Right. So yes, I do want to log out. Thank you. Yeah, I've been doing a fair few streams. I did a load called Saga of Valheim, which I started off on YouTube with 10 streams on there, and then I jumped over to Twitch. Yes, it can be very handy. And first of all, I heard about it. I thought, well, that's basically still cheating, isn't it? But it's just using a game mechanic that's available. That's the way to look at it. Alright, so let's start. And we go to Sanctuary, spelled incorrectly. And we jump into that one. Hello, RL Drift. Glad to see you again. I was literally just explaining I've just set up a stash house on another seed for those instances where I need to like quickly jump to another place, drop my loot off and come back, sort of thing. Like for not going through portals with metal and stuff. Or about to die in the middle of the ocean, like we did in last stream. Right, okay, so this is my actual village. Okay. It's raining, lovely. There we go. I did do a sunken crypt yesterday off camera, so I now have a stone bench thing. Can't remember what they're called now. So I can now build in stone, as evidenced by all the stone walls I put up to stop the trolls. But anyway, what we need to do now is casually, I'm going to nip into the swamps and get some more scrap iron. So we're alright for food. We need to get some poison resist potions. So let's grab some of them. So poison resist. Let's split that one. We'll take them. Actually, I could put them up on number 5, couldn't I suppose. Right, so that's them. And what do we need to make more? Oh, I can make sausages now as well, can't I? Have I got raw meat? Oh, I got entrails and I got raw meat, I'm sure I have. It's still on private at the moment, but glad you asked, because my son is in the process of... Right, sorry. My son is in the process of wrecking our server PC, putting Linux on it, and then we're going to run a community server for Valheim on that, and that'll be run 24/7. So what I'll do then is I might put this one sort of like into the background more and start running stories on the community server or whatever. But we're hoping to get that up and running within the next couple of days. Right, I've been looking at Discord, trying to set up a couple of chat rooms and whatnot in Discord ready for it as well. So then we could, like, you know, not TeamSpeak, but, you know, use Discord chat, voice chat to talk to each other in the game and stuff like that. But yeah, we've always run a server for the last, like, 2 years, but we run it more as a video thing for all our video files and whatnot. But it's always on, you know, and it's a fully fledged PC. So, might as well have it running a couple of game servers. So we'll put Valheim up on it, and maybe a couple of others. Like he did jokingly suggest Minecraft, and I was like, Minecraft, why do I want to play that for? But, you know, if the Discord group decide they want to like have a Minecraft server running on it, I might put one on. But yeah, so watch this space basically. All right, you from Scotland, are you? Right. There's only one word I learnt in Scotland when I went up for my brother's wedding, and that was aye. That gets you everywhere in Scotland. Just saying aye. The other one was a bairn. I mean, I think it's like their way of saying baby. A wee bairn. Anyway, aye. It does get over it. It's always great though with my brother up in Scotland because obviously his partner, I mistakenly called her Glaswegian, right? And fair enough, the look I got off her, right, was like, I am Cumbernauldian, which is fair enough. That's like saying people from Swansea are from Cardiff, right? You know, I'm from Swansea, I am not from Cardiff, right? But anyway, I love her accent for Cumbernauld. It is a really nice accent. But whenever it comes to the rugby and it's Scotland versus Wales, you can picture the fireworks in that house and a very confused son who doesn't know who to support. Probably England. Oh, there we go. Brilliant. I know it's daft. I used to work in Virgin Media in a call centre on tech support. And every time I talk to somebody from Scotland, I'd be like, so how far are you from Cumbernauld? It's like 10 minutes down the road. And I said, yeah, they call that new town on the hill, isn't it? Oh, yeah, still a new town coming on it. Even though it's been there for years. You know? But there we go. Right. We could chat about these sort of things all day long. Right then, so we are going to make some sausages. Right then, so we got a load of that. And we got some of that. Alright. And let's get some it's thistle on it. Yeah, get some thistle. We have a wee bit of thistle. It's not Scottish thistle though, okay? It's Viking thistle. Right, let's jump onto that. And sausages. Right, there we go. The only thing I think is better than sausages in this game is fish wraps. I love fish wraps. They're not that angry. I think they're quite pretty, personally. Although these ones don't look anything like thistles. You know, let's be honest with you. That does not look like the Scottish national flower. You know, it's just a blue glowing thing. So let's put them back with that. We need to get some more boar meat, I think, really, to make some more of them. But it's not bad. We got 12. That helps. We could probably swap out the carrot soup now, to be honest with you. What do we got? We got sausages will give us 60 and 40. That gives us 20 and 60. That gives us 40 and 30. That gives us... Yeah, let's drop the carrots and stick with that combo. Right then. It's a veg-free zone in my diet at the moment. All meat. Right. Yeah, for you to join, I'd have to... I'm just trying to think how we could join. Thing is, you'd have to sort of like get to this space. I'd have to jump back out, jump back in as a server, and then add you as a friend on Steam. Yeah. Okay, well, we could possibly do that. Sorry, I'm just thinking out loud, RL. I'd have to set you up a bed somewhere, wouldn't I? I'd have to like sort of like get here. But then again, my other house isn't that far from here. Right. Tell you what, best we leave it until the community server set up, right? Okay. Yeah, otherwise I'd have to like do all sorts of other things in the background. But yeah, once we get the community server set up, then we can do a lot of streaming sessions with groups of players, and we'll have just mad fun. But hopefully that'll be within the next sort of like 2-3 days. So let me go in here. Sit down in my damn chair. Right, eat me food. Let's see, what can we break by now then? I topped about 110 last time, so I reckon I'd probably get about 120. But for the bone mass fight, last time I fought him, I did kill him in one go, but I went in tank. So, going by that basis, I need to basically gear up iron, armour, and drop the troll stuff. And then I can just go in and just smash into him with a nice mace, which I need to skill up the mace then. I need to get an iron mace and then skill myself up with it. Ooh, look at that. 123. We're going higher and higher. We're going to break 160 maybe. Okay. 164 hits. That's not bad for the swamp. Not bad at all. And we got a nice rested bonus for 17 minutes. Right then. Our axe is fully repaired. And this is our temporary crypt portal. So, and this is a strategy I picked up from another gamer. You know, build your portal on top of the actual sunken crypt, and then just pop in. Right, so we've already done a fair chunk of this. I just need to remember how much I've done. So, right, we haven't done that side, so that's fine. Right, let's always turn left, and that way we won't get too lost if we always turn left, innit? Okay, that's fine. Nothing that way. I always remember an old episode of the was it 1970s Batman or where he went in a maze and he said, "Oh yeah, maze. They always follow the same pattern, you know." But the pattern's simple: just always go left or always go right, and eventually you get out of it. Right, let's grab that. Grab that. Did we have anything in there last time? No, we took it all. We've done that. Apologies for this looking a bit dark at the moment. Right, this is where we were. Right, okay, we were digging out this place by here. Right, so let's slap the poison potion down. Right, let's get the axe out. Or the pickaxe. You'll find out one of these people will get every... Oh, they're great. I've set them up in old time, in the other server. Little item stands with mushrooms on. I got a lovely corridor made out of stone with arches above it, and they're on either wall on either side. Right, who's in there? Obviously it'll cost you, is it a fine wood and a brass nail? Oh, there he is. Right. He wants to play ducky with the bow. Right. We can do that as well. I'm better at it. Oh, clumsy clicker. Hiya. Really glad you joined and jumped in. Fantastic. Right. I haven't got any buttons that do these shout outs, but everybody, Clumsy Clicker is a streamer. please add her on your Twitch. Alright. Go to her stream. Great laugh there. Right. Where is that gone? There it is. Right. Okay. As I say, I don't miss anything. If I can get one more bit of muddy scrap pile, I will. Right, there we go. So we killed it. We killed him. Well, so far today, I've been out most of the today. Went to, in Wales, there's a place called the Botanical Garden Centre. And I spent most of the day there with my partner, wandering around, looking at the flowers and the vegetable patches and the herb gardens and stuff like that. And I've just come home after doing a bit of a shop in Aldi's as well. And I thought, and I did promise I'd stream this evening. So here I am streaming. But this is a very casual session at the moment. We're just doing some scrap iron in the swamps. But in my last session, if you want to watch my previous videos, it was so funny. I put my seed, the map seed, into a website which allows you to see the map. And I found a really good swamp place, but it's like 3/4 of the map away, with 33 sunken crypts in that swamp area and a spawn site for bone mass. So I thought, well, I'm not wasting my time. I'm going to go there. I'm going to go set myself up on that place. But let's just say that the boat journey over there was very long and deadly, in that I died. Right? Serpent had me, a boot. But in that conversation, one person, bless their cotton socks, was asking about doing a body recovery, oddly enough. So I said, well, there's two ways of doing it. You turn your game into a private server and have everybody join it. Or you go into creative mode, put your God mode on, and just fly over to your body. So that was the general conversation. And then suddenly I died. So purely for educational purposes, for no other reason whatsoever, there was no personal gain in it for me. I showed this person how to go into creative mode and how to do a body recovery in creative mode. There was no benefit for me whatsoever, right? It wasn't the fact that I just died and I wanted to get all my loot back, right? But it was funny. We were in stitches for like half hour. Come on, come back. Yes, I was a bit distraught, but, at the end, it's a game. It's meant to be fun. If you're not having fun, then don't play it, I don't stress out about games anymore. Well, I don't think I ever really stressed out about them. But some people get so emotionally tied to a game. Here's an example. I think one time I did get emotionally attached to a game. Final Fantasy, was it 6 on the PlayStation years and years ago. There's a scene in it where I think Tika dies. And after hours and hours of playing that game, and you've all this story, I think I broke into tears. I honestly think I broke into tears when Tika died. And that's the purpose of the game. Oh, I played Ark Survival for a while. I went through a whole survival phase, like Rust and a few of the others. And my first impression of Ark was having my head smashed in by some guy with a stone in their hand. I went on to like a public server that wasn't, I think it was like PvP. And I thought, this is a fun game. Then I managed to find a PvE server where everybody was a bit more polite. And I enjoyed it for a while, raising my own dinosaurs and then losing them. Or making my raft and going off to sail and then having some megalodon destroy my raft and all my stuff on it. Yes. Where did he go? There was only the one in here. Okay. I thought there was more than one. Oh, there is. He's there. Sneaky little person he is. Look, we can shoot each other all day long. Is he deaded now? He is. Right, okay. Yeah, and it is. And it's credit to the game. If they can elicit that emotion out of you, it's like a good actor in a film. They play their role perfectly well, um, and they've done their job. And in that sense, with computer games that you can cry in, and they've done what they intended. They wanted the effect of you feeling like you lost something, you know. Um, but yeah, beyond that though, I don't get emotionally attached to games. Not in that sense. I don't get angry about a game. I don't get possessive about a game. Yeah, exactly. Be zen about it. And I know some people are, should we say, purists when it comes to games, and that they won't go into creative mode and whatnot, and I can respect that. But at the end of the day, if I got a choice of like spending the next like 5 hours building another boat to go back to possibly find my body, or to die again by another serpent and whatnot, it's just too much of a time investment to worry about it. So slipped in creative mode, got my loot back, then turned creative mode off. Job done. But you play the game whatever way suits you best, isn't it? Whatever makes you happy. It's like a long time ago. A long time ago. And this is no disrespect. Yeah, it was a serpent that took me out. Basically, I don't like going on boats, and I don't like serpents, and I didn't have any of the other stuff. I didn't have any of the harpoon or anything, and yeah, everybody was giving me advice, and what they were doing, they give me good advice, like sailing with the wind, go as fast as you can, just ignore it, get to land as quickly as you can, and I was just panicking, going around in circles. But yeah, but yeah, as I say, with games, as with everything else in life, you play it where you want to play it, whatever makes you happy. And I've come to the same conclusion with various faiths and religions and ideologies. I have developed my own opinions over time, and they are my own opinions. And my attitude is, whatever lets you get up in the morning and live your life, then I'm fine with that. Everybody needs something to give them a reason to breathe. Whether that's paganism, Christianity, Catholicism, Hinduism, Buddhism. It doesn't matter what it is. It could be a religion, or it could be a faith, or it could be a computer game. But whatever gets them that oomph to get up in the morning, then I'm fine with that. Right then. Now this one was a dead end. Oh, see, there's a muddy pile there. Where's it by? There it is. It's always one in a corner you can't quite get, isn't it? Right, okay, there's no more in here. Right, okay, that's fine. We looted that. Nothing in this corner. We got another one. No, there's none by there. Right, we got one by here. Yeah. We're going to need a bigger boat. Oh, I was also saying, Clumsy, my son has been working on I got a computer in the house that we run as a server, but we run it more as a file server, for video films and whatnot, and photos and all sorts of stuff. But we've decided to run it, he's putting Linux on it, so we can now convert it to a game server. So hopefully in the next few days I shall be running a Valheim community server. And I'll be putting on like 24/7. We'll see how that goes as an experiment anyway. Come on. Is that... You can tell it's a muddy one, but he... got him. Right, okay. Then up there. Then always one. Can I get that one from there? No. Oh, tough. I'm not going to get that one. Right, let's get this ruby anyway. Oh, it's a morning call. Well, right, over here it's 5:15 in the evening. Or for you ex-Air Force, 17, 16 hours. Yeah, and once we get it set up, we will. I'll advertise it on my about page once we get the server up. I've set up a Discord, which is on my about page as well. But yeah, hopefully we'll have it up and running within the next couple of days. I might have to like go in there myself and like maybe set up a little welcome cottage by the spawn site for people. You know. Right, okay. Oh, more mushrooms. Yay. Yeah, that once you get to end game, once you've beaten the big bad boss, it's sort of like unless you're into building, it seems to be not much else to do at the moment. Once you've done Yogloth. So I was quite happy to start this character, just to go from the beginning again, and by doing the no mods thing, that helps as well. It makes it a bit more of a challenge. Because the first time round I put so many mods on the game, it wasn't quite the same, should we say. Yeah, there's nothing but there. Okay. Right, so we've done all of that part of the complex, and there's nothing but there, and I think, not sure, I think I've already done this bit, but we'll have a look. Yeah, there's nothing at this end. Right, so everything was down at one end, so there we go. My swimming's improved, great. Yes, I was curious about it, do like the classes and the magic spells and all that sort of stuff. But yeah, it makes it a different game altogether then, doesn't it? I don't feel rested anymore. Well, why don't I feel rested? Oh, it's daylight. That's good. Right then. So yeah, so bone mass is up there. So I'd say he's not far from there, but this whole area on this map is like 33 crypts. Right. Now, that's where I came from, all the way down here. All right, yeah. Yeah. If you just want to like hug the shore, then a raft is enough, to be honest with you. But if you want to go any deep sea stuff, then you need a bigger boat, for definite. But be prepared, it does take damage when you're scraping along the sandbar or hit some rocks, and then a serpent comes along and trashes your boat in like 2-3 bites. That's all fun. Right, so this crypt we've done. So let's put a cross on that one. Right, okay. Oh, turnip seeds. Yay. I got some turnip seeds. Na 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 na. Right then, so now that we've done that one, what we do is we trash this portal. I think you die from the drowning, basically. But yeah, when I did die that time, what everybody was suggesting. Oh, that's awkward. How much wood's that? Okay, I'm gonna have to come back here then. Right. What everybody was suggesting was to log out before you die, jump to a different seed or different game, drop all your stuff off, then go back to the game and then die valiantly in the water. But at least all your stuff is safe. Right, so I need to run south. I will be back in a moment, but I need to drop my stuff off. No, that's what I wanted. Oh, right, okay. Why am I hanging around here? I need to be running, not hanging around. I've been ignoring my food and everything else. So quickly, food, run. I'm going completely the wrong way. I need to be going south. But I also need to be avoiding lots of things. I need my food to build up as quickly as I can. Slap the poison potion on. Come on, get my health up. Well, I wasn't intending going this way, but I'm going this way. Oh. Don't want him anywhere near me. That's the plains. That's the plains. It looks like that. We need to head this way a little bit then. Back into the Black Forest. That's a plains village. My goodness. I really don't want the goblins chasing me. That'd be even worse, that would. Man, I think it's ho 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 time. Right, let's just run for it. Right, see, I made a couple of paths in the swamp yesterday, I think it was. Yeah, we're now in Black Forest. And I think my portal was by here. Right. But obviously we can't go through there. Oh yeah, the swamp without poison potions, oh, it's murder. It is really murder. There's a troll over there as well. I actually need to probably build myself a little camp by here and put a chest down so I can drop the ore off in there. Right then, so what have we got here? We got pine. That's no good, is it? Fir. I think is that what do we got? None. Do. I gotta figure out what the hell I can make. Right then. I think we can drop one mushroom safely, can't we? Let's be honest, I don't need one mushroom. Right. That gives us one space where we can put a bit of wood down. Right, so fir tree. Get some wood off that. Oh, there's an ancient thingy with that. Don't hit me with that. Typically, it goes down here, doesn't it? Okay, I'll have to come back for that lot in a minute. Oh, great. It's the last person I want. I have to grab his attention. Don't you dare smash up my portal. Oh, for crying out loud. Oh, no, 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 no. Not goblins. Oh, great. Okay, I gotta work this out somehow. First thing I need to do is make a chest. Just to, either it just means so I can put some stuff in there. Right, so. Crafting, furniture, chest. Okay, so let's just put this down. Doesn't matter where. Now we can put stuff in the chest that we don't need straight away. Right. That should help. Right. Now that will allow us to pick some stuff up. Brilliant. Right. And now we've actually got a little bit of black metal from that goblin. Oh. Let's have a chat with this skeleton. That was your first time seeing a goblin? Alright. Yeah, well, unfortunately, I sort of forgot that this area here, this is where I am on the map, right? So you got the swamp up here, you got Black Forest by here, but literally by here, you can just see there's plains by there. As we saw, there's a village. So I got like 3 of the somewhat difficult terrains in very close proximity to each other. It's like I picked the wrong place to want to live, you know. But there we go. Typical me. So now I got to set up my portal again. Oh, there's some more loot down by here. Right then. So let's rebuild the portal. And then we'll jump through it, because at least then it won't aggro if we're not there. So this portal was called Swamp 1. Right. Here we go. Swamp 1. Brilliant. Now, what stuff can we take through with us? We can take the money through. And we take the seeds through. We'll come back for the rest in a moment. Or we leave the wood here, actually. And really speaking, we could leave them here. So let's just take them through. Yeah, that's fine. Right, we'll take them lot through. Oh, wait, no, the black metal hop. That's me swearing. Going, Right. I'm going to have to server hop to deal with the metal. Right. So I'll just build up a little stash first, and then I'll just do it all in one go. So, Clumsy Bean, as you first time you've been here, this is my village. Right. Now, originally, I have a base. That's what my home one is. Right. Why is that got a cross on it now? Home one still exists. Right. Okay. Says home one. That's where I started off. Right. It's a lovely seed. You got that by there, and you got Ecthia by here. You got copper really close by. The trader is literally down by there, right, within close distance. You got a mountain biome right on your doorstep. You got black forest and meadows. So it's a lovely seed. But I discovered when I put that map thing, the seed, into that website, that there was a maypole at this location in this village. Right? So I comes to this village. It didn't look like this at the time. Right? I came to the village, and literally, if I stand by here, this is where the maypole was. Okay? I was so chuffed with this maypole. I started repairing the village, as it were, knocking down the old buildings and putting new ones up. And then something attacked the village and destroyed the maypole. And it's like, you little beep, 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 beep. But anyway, the patch update happened, and now we all have the recipe of the maypole. So I put the maypole by there. But anyway, the point was, if I had waited like 6 hours, because I was doing those literally a few hours before the patch update, if I had waited, I could have just stayed at home one and just put a maypole down by there, rather than this arduous task of renovating the village. Right? But I got to admit, I love it. So a quick tour of the village, right? Since I've improved the stone walls now. So we got a little drawbridge. Well, not a drawbridge. We got this had to dig out to stop all them from getting in. Right? So I dug all that out. We got a nice stone wall thing by here now, because a troll attacked and just smashed the bridge when it was in wood. Right? So we can do that. And then we come in here, up these steps. And the first thing we got by here, as you can see by the sign on the wall, kitchen. Oh, they do, yeah. So this is my kitchen, with all the food nearby, my brewing thing for my potions, all by here. Right, so that's the kitchen. Then by here we have my home, and it's my home because it says home by there. Right. So we got a nice little chill out area by here, and then we got a little bed in the back by here. Right, and then we move it along. We have our storage area. Once again, there's a sign that says storage. So we got all these set up at the moment. I want to upgrade them all to the iron chests to get more storage in each one, and then have less of these. Right, but that's all them set up. And just because it looks good, I got some cut logs on that side and some stone piles on that side. Right, and we go down the steps by here. We have our workshop. Yeah, I got my own weird way of being organised with the games. In personal life, well, let's say there's a lot of dust in my house, but it's very organised dust. Okay. So we got some plants down by here, and we got our beehives. But the benefit of the village, when you take over an existing one, is most of these villages have raspberry bushes. So if you build yourself around a village, then you get on-tap raspberries, which is mad. So I got like 4 little clumps dotted around the place with raspberries. Now these are my little satellite workshops to allow me to do repairs close by. And these are my no-star pigs. There's no 1 stars, no 2 stars, none stars. But I managed to corner 3 of them that were in the village already, and I bred them, so I've now got about 7. And I don't want to kill them, I just fancied having a few boars in the village. There are. There's some more raspberries over there, and some over there. So yeah, if you do take over a village, or use the foundry bit where all the that stuff happens, and use my portal system. Right, so that's the village tour. Right, I'm quite chuffed with it, but I do like building, you know. And I sort of nicked the idea off Wilson Wilson. He was doing a village build, and I thought, well, I want to grab that maypole, so I might as well do a village build while I'm there. You know, rather than just knock everything down and just have one house in the middle of nowhere. But yeah, I think it gives it a certain feel to it. Right, so anyway, let's drop off all this stuff. And then we can repair our bits and pieces and then go back in and do another crypt. Right then, so we've got seeds. Put them in there. We got skins. Put that there. We got even more troll stuff now. Right. We got. Yeah, and at the end of it, it keeps me focused or interested, and it increases the longevity of the game as far as I'm concerned, you know. Right, there's our treasure. Now that bone, we're going to need those bones for bone mass. So let's. We got 7. We only need 5, I think. So that's fine. What else we got? Resin. Oh, we got that bones as well. So drop them off. Right, we're going to need so many stones and right. So that's uncooked meat. So that goes in raw meat. So drop that off. And the magic mushrooms, they can go over here. In mushrooms. We got poison arrows, and we got the trophy to get rid of as well. Oh, crikey. Yeah, one thing I'd also try to do with this one is I was hoping not to alter the terrain too much, but yeah, after digging out that moat and whatnot, I've sort of ruined that one. But I was trying to go with keeping things with the contours of the ground rather than forcing the ground to suit me. Trophies. There's our Durgar head. So that goes in. Oh no. Crikey, do we need another one for trophies now? Okay. Let's put into miscellaneous for now then. And poison arrows go in here. Right then, so we need some stone, and we got some stuff still left in the other place. Oh, almost forgot, I need to repair the pickaxe. There's so many little things in this game you've got to keep on remembering. If you don't do them in the right order, you end up dying a lot. Right. So let's grab a kip. There we go. And let's sit down by here. Oh, great, my fire's just got out. Luckily, I have some wood here. No, don't punch it. Just put the wood in. Oh no, alright, it had... Why did it go out then? Oh well. Must be a draft or something. So we're just going to buff ourselves back up now then. And then we'll go back, pick up the rest of the stuff off the top of the other crypt. And then go move to another crypt and set up a portal on top of that one. At least that's the theory. Right. Yeah, 166. There we go. Jump down here. Now, which one was swampy? That one. Right, okay. So down here then. And roughly mostly north then to the old one. Right. I'm sure I made a path over by here somewhere. Oops. Yeah, so one of the tricks in the swamps is this. If you walk in the water, you get leeches attack you, which is fine as long as you can kill them. But otherwise, you can use your hoe to raise the level of the ground so you're not quite in the water. But it only works so far. Right. There's a leech by there. Let's explain to him the error of his ways. What happened there? I didn't knock that tree down. Honest, it wasn't me. Once again, it's a trick I just learned off somebody else. It's good advice, though. But yeah, you can see the path I made by here. Right, then. So, let's get our stuff off the top of this one. Okay, that means I'm down 2 circling cores, so that means I'm going to have to go back to get the circling cores now. Oh, that's annoying. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. And so, yeah. Okay, I need to go back and get the grey eyes and circling cores. Right. Okay, off I go again. Or did I put him in the other tent? I might have put him in the other stash, innit? Where am I going? I need to mark that on the map. That's the skeleton place. Right, there's my portal. Right, let's mark this on the map so I don't forget where I am. Right, home. Right. Swamp 1. Ah, there they were. Right. So they were in there, and they were in there. So we needed 20, 10, 2. Right, well, we can drop that off then, and we can drop that down to what we need. Yeah, and we can drop that down. By another 2. That's the bare minimum then. Oh no, we need to step the ladder as well, don't we? Alright, let's put the 2 back on for the step ladder to get up. Right, okay, we got everything we need to find another another sunken crypt. There's a load of timber here as well. Should have to dig that up at some point. Oops. Too deep. Too deep. Get out of the water. Damn it. Been poisoned now. Let's drink that now. It's too late, but for him anyway. Right. Bow instead. Right. Okay, so we've got to find another crypt that we haven't been to. So that bit is the plains. Now we did go gallivanting over that way a little bit, didn't we? So probably one around there. Right, okay, that's one. We could go for that one. Oh, one of those things. Well, I got my poison on now anyway, so should be fine. But I'm going to ignore him and just run over here. Come on in. Let's sort you out. It's fine. You carry on. I don't mind. You don't have to be the sole voice of the chat, Clumsy, honestly, right? I'll just chat to myself, you know. Come on. Survive this fight. Right, good. Okay, pick up all this lovely loot. Right then, so we can slap the workbench down as quickly as we can. So, crafting, workbench. Then we want step ladder around the back. And then, oh, you building a new base. Fair enough. At the end of the day, I can lose entire days building bases. I'll what is that? This computer's upstairs, right? Okay, and I'll be downstairs, and I'll say to my son, right, I'll be down in 3 hours, give or take, and 3 hours will fly by. And then it's like, oh, just another half hour, and then another half hour, you know. But then when I go downstairs then and I'm sitting there staring at the TV or something, I fall asleep in there like 10 minutes flat. Because all I want to do is come back up here and do something interesting, you know. Leave my stepladder alone. Why can't I hit you? Right. That's him deaded. Right, then let's set this one up then. So crypt. And that locks us back to where we go in. A multi-tiered base. Right, well, you might want to look back on my previous streams about building with circles and then building with bigger circles. Right? I was trying to work out the magic number for building with a circle. And basically, it works out that if you put a peg down in the ground and go out exactly 5 units, so 2.5 of the normal length. So if I go, let's have a look, building. You know, you got your wood beam 2 meters. If you go out 2 of them and then half of one of them again, so 2.5, then you can build a circle using the 2 meter beams going all the way around. If you go out another 2.5, you can build a stone circle using 2 of those beams. And if you go out another 2.5, you can build 3 and so on. So then after I did that little demonstration video, I decided to actually put my money where my mouth was and built a circular base. Hence what that was at the beginning of the stream. That city base thing was all in circles. Starting off with a circle right in the very middle with a tree planted there. And then it was like a little chill out area. Then there was like a little pond going around that. And then there was a mezzanine going around that. And then there was like the building. And then agricultural farmland going around that in a circle. And so on. It just gets bigger and bigger. But it was just mad and stupid in the end. But, you know, worth it. But all my other builds generally are organic in that I start off with a square, then I add a rectangle somewhere, then I add another square somewhere else, and it just keeps adding bits on all the time. Anyway, right, we're in here, we've done this, so let's get inside and do some mining. We've still got 3 minutes left in our potion, so that's something. Anybody home? Okay, so that's not one, that's not one. Right, so we've got a possible exit there. And all we got is an altar by here. Okay, so not much going on in this bit. Yeah, all we got is literally down this side then. Right, so there's no... Oh, wrong one. We want this one. Oh, there's the pickaxe. Right, yeah. Closest I got to the military was I was in the TA medics for a little bit. I did try to go for Sergeant Aircrew with the RAF. I went up to Biggin Hill for my selection, but their opinion of me was that I was too quiet to jump in as a sergeant. So I didn't get it, and then I lost interest because of that then. So I never pushed it any further. And then I got an older brother who was in the RAF. Then I have a younger brother that died, but he was in the Welsh. He was in junior para, and then he was in the Welsh. But he didn't die due to active service. He died due to crashing a car. Um, well, that's what he was the gunner on the Warrior APC. That was his thing when he was in the Welsh. And he said to me, because he used to come home and he used to nick my boots, because I'd been the TAs cleaning all my boots. He'd come home for the weekend, nick my boots, take his back, and leave me with his scruffy ones. But yeah, piece of advice he did give me was always volunteer for training. The more training you do, the better. But only for training, never volunteer for anything else. All right, you never make your bed. Fair enough, clumsy. My mother taught me how to make a bed a long time ago with like nurses' corners. She used to be a chambermaid working in a hotel. And they would walk into a room, play music on the radio sort of thing. And when the music started, they'd start cleaning the room. And when the music finished, they'd have finished. And that would be stripping the bed, cleaning the bathroom, vacuuming everything. They had it timed to a perfect art. But yeah, her beds were, hospital corners. Okay, I need to eat something. So let us eat. Yeah, well, train hard, fight easy. Yeah. That was his attitude. Yeah, he would always volunteer for training. I think he was trying to get onto a sniper training course at one point. But then what happened? Basically, his friend was having a wedding. He was the best man. They involved a lot of drinking, a lot of not sleeping, a lot of driving, and he was heading back to base like 3 o'clock Sunday morning, years and years ago now, and fell asleep at the wheel basically. But yeah, that was crikey. I'm 53 now, and I think I was 23 at the time. So yeah, I think it's been 30 years. You will sink to your level of training. Oh, it's fine. It's I say it's ancient history, and he went out the way he intended, having a good time. The song that gets me though with him is Queen's "Who Wants to Live Forever," and every time I hear that song, it does remind me of my brother. All right. Anyway, we're playing games here, not talking about my deceased family members. That sounds like a really good plan. I like it. My joke with my son is, I don't intend on dying. Prove me wrong. And obviously he will prove me wrong at some point, but I won't care because I'll be dead. Right then. So here. Oh, there's another one. All my potions run out. Oh, you daft thing, you. Right, let's just retreat. potion. Let's get a breather by here. Alright. E-cig time. Right, and we can't really push too hard now because we only got we've got 9 minutes of potion resistance. Then we're gonna have to head back. Oh, and some cold coffee while I'm healing. Yeah, as far as streaming goes, I'm thinking of spreading my wings just a little bit. I want to carry on doing Valheim because I love Valheim, but I want to have my evening streams. It's normally going to be my morning streams will be Valheim, and my evening ones will be other stuff. But at the moment, my evening stream is No Man's Sky. But I wouldn't mind chucking in a couple of other things, casual games like I used to love playing Risk, the board game, and Risk, the computer little game, and I was thinking, would anyone be interested to just watch me play Risk and just chatting and chilling, and things like that. And there's a couple of card games I wouldn't mind giving a go, like Gwent and Magic the Gathering. And then there's one I got which is called Star Realms, which is it's relatively easy, but yeah, you love Risk as well. When I was in work, I used to have one window for the customer, one window for Risk, but it would occupy my time. But yeah, trying to defeat Irkuts. I always remember that reference to Risk in Red Dwarf with was it Rimmer? And he's like written down. All right, I gotta get going. But this. Well, thank you very much for that, Clumsy, and thank you for joining me. It is appreciated. And you have a good day as well. All right. Bye. Yeah, Rimmer's Risk. You remember? Yeah. Turn off it out, Clumsy. Anyway. And he's reading it out like it's a genuine Napoleonic battle, And then he comes up, but then he rolled 2 6s or something like that. But yeah, I do like Risk. It's relatively easy mechanic wise, but you get the sense of battle with it quite well. Yeah, you can blur me, right? Go on, blur. Have that, you blur. Right, and there's you in the corner. I should be coming in here with a mace, but I love my axe at the moment. So, this would be a good place to put down a little fire right by here. But obviously I can't do that because I haven't got the mats. But yeah, nice little fire beer halfway into the dungeon. Warm yourself up before you go into the rest, Right, anyway, we still got some muddy piled up. Oh, wrong one again. I keep pressing the wrong one. Right, okay. Let's stick to our original plan, which is left, 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 left. Red Dwarf, I just love. It's classic British humour, Red Dwarf is. Like the time where Crichton is turned into human and he's the double Polaroid sketch. And the other one was when he was the human. Was, so how do you zoom into things? And how do you get Jazz FM on your nipples? Yeah, back extra suction. Yeah. Once again, even with that Red Dwarf, the earlier series, I'd say 1, 2, 3, possibly 4, were the better ones. The later ones, they sort of like lost their way, if you know what I mean. And then I think they started getting back to it then, in the very last few. But I like the classic cat, you know, this is mine, this is mine, this is mine. That was the best cat, but then all of a sudden he got really intelligent, you know. Right then. Yeah, what was Crichton's reference to what it looked like? The last chicken in the line. Oh, yeah. They had some good episodes all round of that show. The season where they're pretty much in the was it Starbug one, where they're in that pretty much bombing around everywhere. You know, and they is that the one where they found the chameleon, or was that another one? And you have the whole Sam Spade bit with Crichton and the chameleon. It's the same old story. Droid meets woman. Woman turns out to be chameleon, sort of thing. No, sorry. Droid meets droid. Droid turns into chameleon. Okay, we're losing hits. We need to sort ourselves out. In fact, let's. We're gonna die. We are going to die. Oh, we died. Right. Yeah. It's accurate though. It is accurate. Okay then. So we're obviously back in our house, which is fine. We can pick up a couple of potions, eat some meat, and then we'll do a body run, get our stuff back. Right. So let's grab some of those potions because we are going to need them. Although I'm going to have to make some more. Let's split that stack, because I don't want to lose all of them. Put that there. Right, some cooked meat. So we'll have to take one of them. And one of them. And unfortunately, it looks like the best we got, yeah, really speaking, is going to be one of them, unfortunately. But it's better than nothing. Yeah, I try not to take too much stuff when I'm doing a body run, because otherwise you can't pick up all the stuff you got on your body. But we're literally just going to teleport to the top of the crypt, jump straight into the dungeon, grab our loot. Nice and easy. Then we'll draw ourselves back a little bit, pick our stuff up, organise it, and then go back in and continue our little disagreement with the inhabitants. Which is one of the advantages of slapping that portal on the top of the crypt, to be honest with it. We don't have far to go. We'd have to do like a run through half the swamp to get there. Right then. So, in we go. And straight in. Yeah, it was only this direction it was, wasn't it? Right, so it wasn't far from here. There's our stuff. Grab all. We leave that there for the moment, and let's just get out of here. Am I going the right way? Yeah. All right. I need to put my belt on. Oh, for Pete's sake. Oh, well, at least my stuff is a bit closer to the entrance. Ah, brill. And I was just equipping my belt. Right, I'm not even going to wait this time. Because my potions are on that body. Oh, the opposite universe is also fun. Remember with Red Dwarf, where they all met, like the female version of Rimmer, the female version of Lister, and a dog. Because the cat was looking forward to meeting a female cat. Oh, it's so funny. Oh, she was. She was spot on, she was. Yeah, Rimmer didn't like it, did he? He started off thinking it was brilliant, but he found out that it was... Oh, the backwards. Yeah, when Cat came out of the bushes right at the end of the episode. Yeah. Yeah, the Backwoods Brothers. Oh, yeah. It's Bulgarian, yeah. Oh, crikey. There's so much good stuff in those episodes. Once again, I didn't use my potion. Right, potion is now in use. Bit late, really, but, there we go. Now, what? Why can't I pick that one up? What have I done? What have I got on me that I didn't have on me before? Yeah, okay, let's give them the mushroom, and we'll take the trophy. Okay, so we came from there, we were... Yeah, no, nose down here. Gotta get my bearings back now. And the reverse pub fight, or the fight they have, it was in the pub or in the cafe? Oh, blinking heck. Looks like I'm gonna have to take stuff back regardless, no matter what I do here. Right then. So we have to go back, drop stuff off. Okay, what's down here? Oh, at least I can grab them. Right. Right, that's the way out. Okay. Oh my goodness. Right. Yeah, that one only starts after you've been into the mountains, doesn't it? Once you defeat the mountain boss, or if you're in the mountains. But not pleasant at all. Yeah, first time I met wolves, they trashed me. They're not fun at all. Yeah, I do not want to go near that village. Right, so let's travel over this way. Right, let's drop the metal in here for now. And let's take the rest back with us. The way I tamed wolves was fun. I built a pen for them first, obviously. And then I basically got chased by the wolf to where I built the pen. Closed the doors behind me, but couldn't get out in time before they just killed me. But at least they were caught. You know. Right, we need another one of those. So let's put that up there for now. That can go there as well. Right, another skeleton trophy down here. Some treasures in there. Skins in here. Eyes in there. And that one goes in there. Crikey, we got 17 of those now. Get rid of those poison arrows. Raw meats. And mushrooms. Right, wood arrows. I should probably start taking the other arrows with me, really. I wonder if they'd be like with some fire arrows. Might be worth my while taking them. Yeah, so we cleared up that lot. Let's repair our stuff. And we'll go back in. Right then. Let's clear this out again. Still got 2 minutes left of the poison. That's fine. We've been on that end now, and nothing in there. Now we can pick up that strawberry now from here. Right. Okay, so that's 7. Let's clear that out. Okay. Just check that side, that's fine. That one's a dead end. Right, so let's do this one first. That's that bit, and there. Nothing else on that one. Okay. Anything else? They really need to lighten up these places. It's so dark in here. It's ridiculous. And not much of an experience for somebody watching it either, really. Oh, you might appreciate this, Burzum. Burzum, yeah. The last job I had, although I had to resign from the job itself, was with a one-man company, right? He was an IT specialist. He was also ex-army, a sergeant. But he named his company Nabucum, right? And when I asked him what Nabucum meant, he gave me 2 versions. He said, there's a version I tell my customers, which is it's an ancient Greek goddess of knowledge, blah, 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 something like that. Or there's the truth. And I said, okay, which one's the truth one? And he said, Nabucum stands for not another bloody computer system. Sorry, computer machine, not another bloody computer machine. But basically, he worked in the army, and at the time when he started, when he was already there, they were bringing in computers, and computers going to solve everything. You know, they were like the bee's knees, and he got into the computers at the time. But yeah, that was his attitude at the time, and most of his colleagues was, "Oh, not another bloody computer," you know. What am I missing? Was that it? Yeah, that was it. Okay, so there's nothing else by here. Nothing else by there. Omin Fuba. Right, okay. What does that one mean? All right, okay, fair enough. You cleaned it up then. All right, fair enough. Uh, oh, 5. Get the potion. Oh, there's 2 of them in here. That'll teach you. Okay, right, let's finish off cleaning this one up. It's reserved for serious mutants, right? uh, no, nothing but that. Okay, so moving on to this one. Oh, crikey, just flashed in my head, tongue-tied, the song. Oh, crikey. Which wasn't a bad song, to be honest, though, when they did that. It was. Okay, so that's another dead end, but there. I think we are at the limits of this complex. Yeah, I think we've already been down here. Yeah. There we go then. Right, so that's this one done. So with that in mind, yeah, let's jump out. What? Just standing out there waiting for me to come. Oh, right, okay. Stay where I am. Calm down. Eat some food. Right. Weapons out. At the ready. Lucky he pushed me back in through the portal, otherwise he would have killed me. Oh. Thing is, I'm not going to heal until that water goes away, innit? That's the thing. Because I'm damp, as it were. Oh no, I am healing. All right. Just top up my e-cig. Yeah, as you could probably tell by the webcam, I'm not a slim person. Right. But I'm one of these yo-yo dieters, as it were. At my very worst, I was about 22.5 stone years and years back. Then I went down in stages, got down to like 20 stone, then went back up to 21, then went down to 18 stone, went back up to 20 sort of thing. And then at my best, I was down at 13.5 stone 5 years ago. To the point that I was doing the 10k fun run sort of stuff, every day jogging, 5 miles or 6 miles actually, swimming a mile in the mornings like every other day, going out on the bikes, all that sort of stuff. And then I did the 10k fun run, and before I'd done it, it was like I pulled a muscle on the inside of my leg, and I couldn't train with it. And I pushed myself every couple of days. I'd go back out, jog a bit more, and it just aggravate the injury. So I did the fun run in pain. I was limping over the starting line, and I had like 10k ahead of me, right? But I did it because it was a charity. But then I didn't go back to training. I didn't go back to jogging. I didn't go back to the gym. And I lost interest. And the weight over the last 5 years, I was back up at 22 stone. Right. Last Christmas then, I had an eye test. And the eye specialist said to me, I think you need to get your blood checked. So I thought, fair enough, whatever. And then I told that to my girlfriend and thought nothing more of it. And then a week later, my girlfriend goes, so have you talked to your doctor yet? No. Well, get it sorted. Okay. So go get my bloods works done. Found out I had high blood pressure, 185 over 122, was it? So I quit my job. That's where I was working with that in Nabucco. Because it's a one-man company and me, all the stress was like, if you had a bad day, it was passed down to me via the phone, sort of thing, And it's not his fault, he didn't have people skills. He was an ex-army sergeant, which is fine, But anyway, quit the job, still have high blood pressure, but I also have diabetes. Now, I was borderline at Christmas time, and now I'm definitely diabetic. So I got high cholesterol, high blood pressure, diabetic, and overweight, and balding, and old. Right? So I got to sort myself out. So I've been on this health thing, and my girlfriend is helping out as much as she can, doing healthy cooking and whatnot. But it's mad, but you've got to keep focus with it. Oh my goodness! But so far, I've last couple of weeks I've dropped down 10 pound, so it's in the right direction, But we'll get there. But it's a long haul. And the fact that I've already covered that territory, if you know what I mean. I've already been 13.5 stone, and now I got to go back down to it, That's the disheartening bit of it, then, if you know what I mean. I was there. Right, okay, let's trash this portal. Yeah, exactly. I got my targets. I'm aiming to get below 20 stone. When I get below 20 stone, I'll go back out and go for walks. Right? And I'll just do my 10,000 steps a day. Go for an early morning walk before it gets busy, Or maybe just do that every other day. Then once I get below 18 stone, then I might go out on the bike and supplement that. So bike one day, walk another day. But I will get there. Just I got to keep the focus. And at the moment, I'm keeping it. But today we went to Aldi's and did a bit of shopping. We were sitting in the botanical gardens, eating couscous and yellow peppers and stuff, all healthy. And oh, no, that's okay. Don't want to use that. And yeah, he was like, okay, we'll go to Aldi's on the way home and get a load of stuff. So tomorrow I got to chop up loads of vegetables and whatnot and make a base for a couple of meals. Because I'm lazy like that. I'd rather do a load of cooking in one day and then it's done for the whole week. You know? Yeah. My father's the same. You know, my father's an ex-dog breeder / dog judge. So he's always had a dog. But he used to judge working dogs. So he's always going. He's got a home dog. It's always a working dog, not a little Chihuahua type thing, you know. So he's got this one now, and yeah, it gives him a glare if he doesn't take it out for a walk. He like stands there looking at my father, going, "Come on, it's time to go out for a walk." And my father will. He'll go out for like 2-3 hours every day with the dog, because where he lives in Patal, but there's a couple of hills behind him, which is great. But yeah, dogs, they're more intelligent than we give them credit for sometimes. All right, fair enough. Yeah. He used to have collies, lassie dogs as you would call them. He used to have a lot of them. But now he's got the last one he's actually got is just what you call a rescue dog from a home. You know. Now my partner, her daughter, has a Welsh. Well, it's a cross Welsh collie or Welsh sheepdog, as you call it, a cross between a Welsh sheepdog and some sort of collie. But once again, it's one that needs to be worked. Oops. Can't even climb up there now. Right then, we haven't got room for all of this, so how are we going to sort this out then? Right, let's do this backwards. Okay then. Let's do this. Doing the server thing. Right, so start game. Start. Whole time. Start. So just doing the jump server thing just to drop off the ore. Oops. Need to open up these things. Yeah, I like collies. They look cute, but they're very high maintenance, especially when you brushing all the hairs and whatnot, ready for like a dog meat, as it were. Right. So open that up. Drop all this off. And then log out again. Now, my mother, she did have a Maltese, but it was like a little angry Maltese, you know. And then when that died, she said, "Oh, never get another one." And then she ended up getting another one, and it was a small little Jack cross, but it was too active for my mother, because my mother's obviously she's in her 70s, you know. It's nice to have an animal in the house to give you company, but this one was it was too young, too active, too busy, and it just was chewing through the furniture and all sorts of stuff, you know, which is not good for my mother. And in the end, she had to give it. Well, she took it to a home in the end. But what she needed was a dog that was ideally housebroken, a little bit older, maybe like 5 or 6 years of age or something. That would have suited my mother's temperament a lot better then. You know. And then my partner, my girlfriend, she, during COVID, because we live in separate houses, we couldn't even see each other for ages. So she ended up adopting a 3-4 year old cat, black and white Tom. And it was the best thing ever for her. She loves it to bits. And it's so intelligent and keeps her occupied. You know. All I got is 1 fish and 5 shrimp in my house. I got a fish tank, that's all. Right. Okie dokie. Let's drop all these off by here. So, once again, we want the skins. And bones. Trophies. We can drop off that normal wood. No, we need to keep some of that, don't we? Let's drop it off anyway for now. Because we're going to be carrying other stuff in a moment. Why am I doing that now? Right. And uncooked meats. We'll be using them in a moment. Oops. Mushrooms. Right then. Best place for us to go. Stand over by here. And then let's go get our ore. So log out the server again. And all time. Yeah, see, if I was retired, then I would certainly get a dog, to be honest with you. But being as in theory, I could potentially work, then it wouldn't be fair on a working dog for me to have that. Because they do need, like, you know, say, they need their walks and whatnot. But yeah, if I knew I was retired and no hope for work, then I would certainly get a working dog. And it would keep me fit, yeah, you know. Right, control. And once again, jump back to the other server. And Sanctuary. Yeah, and what we'll do now, we'll get that ore cooking, as it were, in the smelter. And we'll go out and chop some wood, because we'll probably need it for it. And then we should have a nice little stash of iron ore then, or iron bars. And we can start making our suit of iron armor and iron axe and iron everything else. So let's put it in ore. So let's drop that one off. Now we can only do 10 at a time in the machine anyway, so... chuck that in there. Okay, looks like we need some wood straight off the bat then. Right, let's trash this one. Again, how much wood have I got in here though? Oh, I got plenty of wood in here. Okay, let's not worry about that then. Right, so we've got 4 bars of iron by there. Let's just take that with us. Right. Let's grab that back. Okay, quick little tour of the base. Let's check we got any raspberries. No raspberries but there. No. Right, turnip seeds. Right then, so how many... Let's grab that coal. Right, so I had a load of turnip seeds in here. No, wrong place. Right, seeds. To be honest, we're not going to need this many carrot seeds anymore. So let's split that. Because we want to make turnips our priority now, food-wise. Okay, and then switch to some carrots. Craig, how many carrots have we planted here? There we go. Right, so that's them done. Sort out the bees. And grab more coal. So what we got now? We got another bunch of them. And these go in miscellaneous. And we'll drop off the honey and the other stuff. So honey and raspberries. Okay. Yeah, that's one thing I don't like about not playing mods is the automation you can do with the smelter and stuff with Valheim Plus. You can just like put a chest in between them, put all your stuff in the chest, and it will just take what it needs and then dumps it back in the chest. It's so much easier. Like good quality of life improvement, but with no mods, you don't get that. But yeah, so maybe the next time I do a stream, or when I set up the community server, I was planning on going no mods to the community server, but I might do a bit of research and maybe put some of the quality of life stuff on for like smarter farming and maybe the auto setup for these things. Yeah. Okay, maybe I'll keep it to no mods then when I run the community server. But one thing I will be doing once I get the community server up and running is to say I'll set up a little welcome shelter at the spawn site, so you know you can at least have a spare bed and some food. Well, I'll have a chat with my son and see how he feels. So I wouldn't mind a couple of quality of life things. But if I set them up, then from what I understand, I don't know if you then have to have that mod installed on your side as well. So it might be easier to go no mods just because everybody's on a level playing field and nobody has to install anything other than the game. You know, whereas if you go mods and I have to install a mod, you have to install a mod, and so does everybody else. You know, so it all depends how much aggro it is, really. Right, let's walk away. So let's have a think what we can make out of all this iron then, right? So far we've got... Oh, stop doing that. Right. Control. Keep pressing the wrong button. Hitting things. Right, so we have 36 iron. So what can we make? Right then, so in theory we could make an iron axe, which is good. That looks straightforward enough. But it needs 20 iron just to make an iron axe. Huntsman bow is the next logical bow up, which is still a 20 iron. Let's look at the armour, right? So iron scale mail is 20, iron greaves is 20. The iron helm, another 20. So there's 60 that we're going to need straight off for that lot. And that's just taken to the first level. And then another 20 for the iron mace. And another 20 for the iron axe. So that's 100. Is it the banded shield? Yeah, the banded shield is the new shield as well. So that's going to take 8. Okay, we are going to need a lot of iron. Basically, I'd be looking at, probably with the upgrades and whatnot as well, we're probably going to end up needing somewhere in the region of 200 iron probably. So there will be a lot more crypts done. We got another 50 over there. I'm just going to get dizzy just running back and forth between these two things and the storeroom. Look at that. Now the other dilemma I got with this, not with the game, but with Twitch, is when, not if, but when I become an affiliate, because I'm confident. What do I do? You know what I mean? Because at the moment I'm unemployed. Now I'm not thinking it's going to like be groundbreakingly amount of money, but technically in UK we have to declare any earnings. You know. Unless there's a way that I can work it so that I donate the money to charity instead or something. But they probably think, oh no, it's still money you earned, so you still have to declare it. And then I'll end up paying for it twice then. Let's run up by up. If I was doing this in real life, I'd be fit as hell, running back and forth all the time. But yeah, I got some decisions to make when I get to the level that I can become an affiliate. What exactly do I do? I shall have to do some Googling on it. Twitch and how it affects your benefits. Although I do really need to find a job. Exactly, yeah. If there's an option for you to like not make money on it, that would be weird, you know. Wouldn't be so bad if I was actually working, you know, then I wouldn't have to worry about it. Alright, so how many do we have now? $30, $50. We could actually probably start making a few of our bits and pieces to a certain level now then. How much will that weigh? Too much. Right. Let's split that. Well, is that way of looking at it? Fair enough. But I know if, for argument's sake, your circumstances are you're already working full time, and if Twitch gave you enough money to consider dropping your full time to part time, some people do that. If you're retired, like there are a couple of American streamers I know that are retired from real life, as it were, but they have that nice little pincushion money coming in, as it were. That's a phrase from old UK, pincushion. But yeah, you know, a little bit of pocket money to supplement their income. And that's fine as well. But obviously then you get people like, I know one person, I don't know if you've ever heard of him, World of Warcraft this is, or Asmongold. He has 2 million plus followers on Twitch. And he has an average viewership when he streams of about 80 to 90,000. Right, but when he streams all day long. You know, and he makes a mint, but to the point that last year he took 2.5 months off just to give himself a break. You know? Now, that sort of level is never going to happen. Not for me. No way close to it, you know. But I wouldn't mind perhaps having a nice little supplemental income, you know. Nothing major, just enough to take the edge off. But like my niece now, from Port Talbot, my niece, she got involved with Twitch a few years ago, a long time before me, like. And the people that she got involved with were running other bits and pieces and whatnot, and they actually advised her to move out to Sweden. First of all, she popped out there just for a couple of months. Right, yeah, but he's got that certain something about him that people want to watch him. He's in your face, he's blunt, he's arrogant to hell, you know, but people still love watching him, you know. And it's crazy, but yeah, he makes a fair bit of money on it. But anyway, so my niece, she now lives in Sweden. And she's on Twitch, Katie Louise, all one word. And she's got a viewership of about she's got 56,000 followers. And average viewers, 80 to 90 per stream, you know, not bad. And she makes enough from it. Yeah, I don't like him. You know, I'll be honest, I don't like him, but there is that something about him, you know. But anyway, so Katie makes enough from it that to make a living full time. But she does have a couple of advantages, you know. One being female, right? No offense to our female streamers, right? But I think she fits into that category that you might call maybe the fluffy bunny brigade, you know. And I watched her stream, and I'm watching him play games, and it's like my son. You know, he plays games, and I said, what are you playing? Oh, I'm playing this, what would it be? Like these, where you shoot everybody, you run around in an arena and you just kill everybody else. And it's all right, okay, cool. And he said, "Oh, I'm like number such and such in the league, and I got gold status and this and that." And, oh, brilliant, fantastic! And I'll stand there and watch him, and all I see is him dead again, him dead again. And it's like, you're not very good at this game, then, are you, boy? Yeah, first person, and he just dies all the time. And I think you're not that good. But he's like, "Oh no, but I had gold, and I'm working on diamond now, and good to do it." But like Katie's similar. She's obviously doing something right, but when I watch her playing games, it's like, all you do is die a lot. But I think it must be just the banter that she has with the people watching more than anything, like me chatting now. I don't think it's the game that she plays that matters, as though the environment that she's in and the conversations that she has. But it's funny. What was it? I'm trying to remember what it was he's playing. It wasn't Valorant. No, it wasn't that. Yeah, exactly. It's the banter and stuff. Banter I got, right? And my son wants to get into streaming, but he says he doesn't have the talky bit, you know? And I said, honestly, boy, unfortunately, that comes sort of like with age. When you got more life experience, you got more things to talk about. You know? And there's not much I can do about that other than he gets out into the real world and gets some experience. Because at the moment, the only job he's had so far in the real world, he's held for about 2 weeks. And he really does need to get himself a job and then get other circles of friends and colleagues and whatnot. And then he'll have that life experience to draw upon for that banter, Fair enough. Barfly. Well, I used to work in a bar with my mother a long time ago. I did about 3 years working in a bar, And once you work the Christmas week and the New Year's week in a bar, you are christened as an official bar staff, no matter what. You can survive a couple of Christmases and New Year's in the pub, But yeah, that prepares you. And then like working in a call centre, basically, environment for like 12 years. The number of people you talk to on the phones, and I would put the customer first in a genuine sense. If it's like an old biddy on the phone, and you just know that she just needs somebody to talk to because you were probably the only one to talk to her all week, then I'll spend an hour talking to her on the phone. Be damned the call metrics and whatnot. And I had that rapport with the customers. I always had high quality scores when it came to customer experience then. But I also got a background then. I'm also a qualified youth worker and a qualified community development officer. Those are the jobs I've done in the past. Where I went out into the community, talked to like single mothers groups and whatnot, and talked to unemployed teenagers and whatnot, and not YTS schemes, they're old school. But yeah, I've done all of that, so I can genuinely, honestly think anyway, that I could talk to pretty much anyone from any walk of life and find something in common with them. But there we go. That's me on my little soapbox, right? But yeah, in order to get the banter, you need to have a life first. Cancel that. I just want to do that. I need more wood to put in the coal thing. So let's grab a bit more of that. Right, put that in there. Grab that. Put some more at the other end. Right. I think we've probably got enough on us to, as they start making some of the materials then. So let's start making a couple of weapons and armor first, I think. Defense is better. Right, so let's grab... Yeah, I know I'm carrying too much. Let's drop it down a bit then. So split that to 10. Right, we should be okay now. Let's find out what we need again. SPSI for a TA unit. Alright, yeah. And a link SNSCO for the local... yeah. Yes, large group speaking is a skill. It is seriously, it's a skill. The first time I had to hold a community meeting, and I had to stand out the front with little prep cards in my hands, you know. It was nerve wracking, you know, but you got to start somewhere, you know. Forge, right? Okay, so we were looking at iron scale mail. We need deer hide, iron greaves, deer hide. Okay, so deer hide first. So let's get 4 deer hide. So split that stack. 12 should be alright for the moment. How much more iron? I know this is going to probably cripple me now, but let's put that one back in there for the moment. And let's see if we can crawl to the workshop. Will we get there? Or will we run out of... Oh, we're nearly there. Oh, we're there. Right, that's okay. Right then, so iron scale mail. Let's make that. Right then. Now, can we upgrade the iron scale mail? Right, okay, that's something. So we got iron scale mail now, so we can swap that out with... Right, so put that with there. Right, I came back from my SAA instructor's course. I was promptly sent to... Oh, right, okay. Barely put my boots on the ground. Yeah, I bet it was. But I say, you've got to start somewhere with it all, you know. And if you show any signs of weakness, they'll walk all over you. Right, it might be the similar thing. So if I split this one for 20... Right, and we can make now the other bit of the armor. Right, so we just made the scale mail, so we now need the greaves. And let's upgrade the greaves. Okay, swap that out. So the next thing we now need to make is going to be the helmet. Right, okay. Oh, and a shield, ideally. But we can put our other armor away. Let's split that. And how much we got left in there? We've got 10 left in there, so we're going to need 25 really. So we need to wait a little bit. So iron. Right, so that's 20. So we need 25 we need. Have we got any more ores, or have we used up all the ore? Oh, I think we got some more left, haven't we? Right, we got 20 ore left. So split that stack for another 10. I think I've totally skipped the Bronze Age. I never bothered making bronze armor. I made the troll armor and just wore that. Now I'm just jumping straight from that to this, to Iron Age. Rather amusingly. Now I don't even know where I'm going anymore. Right. Although iron weapons should keep us in good stead for a while, to be honest with you. Because it's what you'll come out of the swamp with. Oh yeah, if you're like whatever I call it, say stamina build, as it were, then yeah, troll armor is nice and light. It keeps your speed up higher. Oh yeah, that too. Yeah. Yeah. And you can always go back to your troll armor, because I think you can upgrade it a bit further later on. But at the moment, until I unlock, I think, the artisan, then I don't think I can upgrade the troll armor any further. But yeah, I remember when I fought Bone Master, I tried following like some of the YouTube videos of prepping the area and doing this and doing that and whatnot. But honestly, what did it in the end for me was just stamina potions, health potions, and just smashing him in the face with a mace. Basically. Not much strategy, really. But that seemed to work for me. And I did that without dying. With the Elder fight, the first time around I did Elder, I was pathetic. I tried, like, following the advice, hiding behind this pillar, jumping over there and whatnot. Yeah, that worked for me with Bowmasters, hey. But, yeah, Elder, I tried following some of the strategies, failed abysmally. Then did the whole digger trench, all the way around it. Set up a little campfire underneath. Did all of that. And even then, the second time round when I did it, I still died once or twice, and it took me an hour. This time round, I had the tactics better. I built up my bow skills a bit better. Took some decent arrows and a fine bow. And I killed him in like 20 minutes. just by keeping my distance, keeping myself potioned up and healthed up. You know? But I was much better with the bow this time around. But I still think bone mass is probably best if I just... Especially as he takes half damage from piercing, I think. So with bone mass, it's probably best to just, mace him. Or get Frostnear, if you can get Frostnear on him or something. But I think Frostnear, you need some stuff from the mountains anyway, so you won't really get Frostnear early. So that's what I'm basically doing now, is I'm getting iron armor. Going to get myself an iron mace, train myself up with it a little bit, and then when I'm ready for the bone mass fight, I'm just going to slug it out with him. Right, what have we got now? We've got another 10 with there. Okay, so that should give us enough for the helmet. And then the next thing then would be the shield. So helmet. Upgrade. Right then, so what's left then? Yeah, we need to get the iron mace, which is going to be another 20 minimum. And probably the upgrade path will be similar. It's going to be like another probably 5. So ideally we need 25 iron for that. We got 5 left by here. So we shall see. Might end up having to do maybe another crypt to get a bit more iron. Okay, let's get some more ore. Right, so we got 10 over there, we got 10 in there, 20, we now 27. So we'll have just enough, I think, to make the iron mace and maybe up it 1 level. But I'm going to need to get some more wood for the coal. Alright, let's have a look, see if there's anything we can cook at the moment while all this is happening. Sure, we could probably make some more sausages or something. And so what can we make? Sausages were entrails, raw meat, thistle. Right. Okay, that gives us a bit more of that. That's good. And poison was honey, thistle, necktail, and coal. Okay. We got honey. We got necktail. How many necktails have we got? Alright, we got 4 of them. We got honey. Right, let's get some of this coal and we'll take it to the cooking instead. I know it makes it very grindy doing all these little things, but it actually what helps with the longevity of the game. Having to do all these grindy bits of making potions, making the metal. And it does give it an element of realism as well. Apart from the fact it's a magic potion. Right, okay, got 10 of them. So, poison resistance, craft that. Brilliant, and then we can put that in there. So at least we know that that's making stuff. Let's drop that off in there for the moment. Right, check the other 3 necktails back because we don't need them. Oh, and the rest of the raw meat. Right, so cooked meat's over this side, so cooked meat. Let's drop some of them in there, and let's split this stack. We need to do some more fishing at some point as well. Right, how much ore we still got? Okay, we've actually used up all of the iron ore. Okay. So we put that together. Got 19 for there. Got plenty of copper. We can't actually smelt the black metal, can we? But we can at least put some of that copper through. Right then, let's just wait for that. What is the time? Crikey, 7:30. Right. Right, well, to be honest, I think I might end the stream now. Right, and obviously I'll stream again tomorrow morning. Don't know what your commitments are at the moment in the mornings, but I tend to stream around about 8 o'clock in the morning. And I'll do probably 2 or 3 hours then. Right, I'm going to stretch my legs for a little bit. I'm not built yet for like 7-hour streams, unfortunately. I tend to do somewhere between 2 and 3 hours. And we're sort of getting close to the 3-hour mark now. And this bit is probably visually boring to watch. As all I'm doing is like yo-yoing back and forth. But yeah, probably what I'll do later on this evening, I'll do a bit more of this. And finish off the armour. And then tomorrow we might do a couple more crypts or something. You know, so yeah, if you're up and around, if not, you can still catch me on the videos because I keep my videos because I got like a Prime membership with Twitch, so the videos stay up there for a few months anyway, and they're also all on my YouTube as well. But I would be chuffed if you show up on my live streams, obviously, and keep a ear out, and I'll notify everybody once I get the community server up and running, and then we can start having some fun in a shared world. Alright then, catch you again then, right? So I'm going to log out of this. Wrong button again. Log out. Here we go. And give you my ugly mug for a few seconds. Right, just as a recap then, so far all we've done today is we did finish off one crypt, cleared out another one. We've smelted all the scrap iron down. We're presently making armour and weapons to as far as we can, ready for when we do the bone mass fight, which shouldn't be too difficult. And then once we've done that, then it's head up to the mountains, really. And there is a small mountain biome not far from my starter base, to be honest. So we could probably nip up there just for a training exercise. But ultimately we'll need to find out where the boss is in the mountains, and then head for that area as well. Pardon me. Oh, cranky. Yawning on stream. Very unprofessional. But anyway, thanks for watching. And seriously, nice chatting to all of you. And I'll catch you all again. Alright? Bye for now. Ta-da.